What's up, everybody? As you guys can tell, I have a new microphone set up. The microphone actually didn't work the entire time because the adapter I had it attached to doesn't work, but we're just gonna pretend like it does because the whole video I am in fact holding the microphone, so sorry, but maybe better luck next time. Just attach this makeup brush. I want to talk about some fall and winter fashion inspiration, kind of more of a classic, timeless feel, but this still has some very cool, like, unique elements to it, and I will be kind of sharing pins throughout the video. I have some bullet points I want to talk about. First, I want to start out with like colors and patterns, the most baseline elements of fashion, I guess. I wear a lot of black, brown, cream, white, gray, and then some like pops of dark red and dark blue. And then some patterns include plaid and pinstripe specifically. Plaid is just more of like a winter pattern. You see it a lot on like Burberry coats or skirts or things like that. You don't really see plaid in the summer. I mean, do you? Not really, I don't. So, and then I said pinstripe specifically because when I see stripes that are like equivalently spaced out, that are the same thickness, such as like a blue and white stripe, it's very like coastal summer vibe. But when I see like a pinstripe, I think of like a white and black, or like a, you know, a white and brown stripe, and that definitely is more winter to me. I can put up some examples. I'm gonna get into individual elements that I think really make an outfit. Next, I have tights, and specifically pattern tights. I want to put emphasis on the patterned tights because basic tights, they're cute, you know, but they're kind of boring, but they're cute. I'm obviously, you know, I'm not hating on normal tights. I wear them too. They give your outfit more like substance. It looks less bare, and I think like obviously in the winter you don't want to look bare, you want to have layers on you, and I think that wearing tights in general really adds obviously an extra layer, but pattern tights specifically, it does give it this like extra like cozy or like thickness kind of vibe. I really love dark red pattern tights, black pattern tights. I've been seeing kind of like the Gucci ones recently, or I've seen them before, and those are really cute too. Next is I've been seeing pea coats trending the past couple years in the fall and winter. However, what I notice is all of the coats cut off at like your hip, and maybe I honestly, I don't know too much about them. I know coats and things have certain cuts in the way that things should be. However, what I really like about pea coats is that they have a high neck, and layering that with like a scarf or something is so absolutely stunning. It's almost like a turtleneck and it kind of buttons to the side. I love coats like that. If any of you guys have watched Jujutsu Kaisen, you know that they're like school uniform coats. It's like an asymmetrical kind of like button down right there. However, the pea coats always that I see, and maybe that's just how they are, always cut off at your hip around that length. And I personally have been trying to find, when I've been scouring the internet, for trying to find a long one, at least my mid-calf, preferably my knees or mid-shin region, is what I would like. I would like a really long, thick wool coat, and I have seen this one TikTok of this girl. I can put up a video. This is the coat that I'm talking about. It looks absolutely amazing, and I would buy this if it was completely wool. It's not 100% wool. It's mostly polyester or like pomade or acrylic or something. I don't know what it is. I can put it up on the screen once I find it. And that's the only thing that's stopping me from wearing or like buying this coat. This coat is so pretty. If it was wool, I would have already bought it. And if any of you guys have any recommendations for a coat that's almost exactly like this, a coat that has a high neck but it's also long, and it kind of has that pea coat feeling, but it's not so like structured. It's almost more kind of like a trench, and especially where I live in the cold months, a coat cut off at my hips is not going to cut it. I am going to freeze to death and I'll blow away. I have a feeling that I might just need to thrift it though, and that just might take years. Oh my god, my cat wants inside. Back to it. I really love these like light colored pants in the winter. It kind of adds something that's more light and bright, typically to a season that's kind of darker. For me, like in the winter, I love a nice classic style. It's simple, it's sleek. I think like for winter, a lot of like things get bulky really fast. So I like to keep a lot of my clothes pretty versatile. Say hello. Say hello. Oh, I know. She's not too happy. Next is layered lace. I really like the way that this looks. I think it adds a really nice touch to, once again, more basic outfits. This adds such a timeless look. It looks super feminine and looks super chic. I really like it underneath like a cardigan or kind of coming out through the cuff of your sleeve or something like that. It adds such a whimsical touch. I feel like a lot of times like winter clothes aren't like whimsy enough. It still has that timeless classic chic look, but it's a little bit less basic, I guess. I think I need to get more lightweight winter clothes. I obviously have a lot of like thicker sweaters, but I need to get some lighter weight undershirts for cardigans and things like that that are cool, have cool elements to them. I haven't found any yet specifically, so if any of you guys, you know, have any recommendations, let me know. I also been kind of looking on the RealReal. Haven't found anything on there yet, but yeah. Next is pearls, and with silver specifically. Pearls in general, I think are just super cool in the winter. Gold and silver is kind of something that you either like or you don't like. You know, gold sometimes doesn't look the best on people, silver doesn't look the best on people. They kind of pick and choose. However, pearls look good on everyone. No matter what your kind of like skin undertone is, they're gonna look good on you. So I think that pearls are really cool. Okay, she wants in the window really bad and I can't let her in the window. Anyways, what I was saying was, I think specifically, like the pearls that are not perfect, I put some more examples up for you guys, and I think this just looks so cool in the winter. I think that the pearls go really nicely with the snow outside. If you live somewhere that has snow. If you don't, I'm truly honestly sorry. So this one is just a string of pearls. It has this really cool silver clamp. And then I have these silver and pearl earrings. I think that these are so beautiful. They just look like little icicles hanging down off of the rooftop. And these during, you know, like a winter festivity, whether it's Christmas or you're going to see a ballet, just look so cute and you can't really go wrong with them. Like I said, pearls look good on literally everyone. And I think it's really cute layering them when they look kind of asymmetrical and they're not perfect. Okay, next is hardware on clothing. I have a photo of this and I also have a physical example. The photo I have is like a blue, you'll see it. My physical example is also a blue cardigan or kind of cover. I think that hardware on clothing is something that you don't see a lot anymore. It's kind of a quality that people don't do. This looks so cool. I love the patterns on this. This is a 100% lamb's wool cardigan that I found actually at the Salvation Army, which is ridiculous. I can't believe I found that here. I love being able to put on an undershirt under this and a coat over top and have this kind of peek through. I don't know why you don't see a lot of it anymore. I think it needs to come back into style. I think it kind of adds like almost like a medieval touch. I love medieval elements in like modern clothing, and you know, like I just think it looks so beautiful and super just unique. The last thing is hunter boots. I love these tall boots, or I guess not all of them are tall, but I love these tall boots that have kind of made a comeback. Apparently they were really popular kind of in like 2016. A lot of high schoolers wore them. My mom actually gave me her pair, and they're just the tall black ones. These are really good for obviously casual wear, and if it's, you know, rainy or muddy outside, or obviously very slushy like how in the winter it is. I really love the way that these boots look layered with, like I said earlier, a patterned tight or a leg warmers. Things like this, it kind of just adds layers to your outfit. I love wearing like high boots as casual wear. I'm glad they made a comeback because I've had these and I didn't have to buy them. So obviously they've always kind of been popular, you know, since like a while, but they've really made a comeback within the past couple years. I have some more pins of people styling these for, you know, just a casual day out, whether you're going to the apple orchard or, you know, something happens and it's rainy or muddy. It's just super cool to layer with like a skirt with tights and a leg warmer or a tall sock and like a nice sweater. It just looks so cute and put together, but still comfy and like warm. They're really nice. I love shoes where you can actually wear them as shoes. I don't have to worry about them getting dirty because that's what they're meant to do. I think that's so annoying when you're so concerned about your outfit in like certain weather. And I think that's it for today's video. If you guys like videos like this where I kind of talk about fashion and what I think is cool at the moment and kind of what my inspiration is, then let me know and I can do it for every season. I did do this for spring and summer earlier this year, so yeah, if you like fashion, maybe go watch that one. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.